Well, so I know that it's been a while since I made a video, and I wanted to make a video to talk to you guys about everything that's been going on in my life and kind of update you with where I am now. I know that I've said this a million times before on this channel, but everything has changed so fast in my life, and I'm on like a whole new step in the path now, and I wanted to share it with you guys because so much has happened, and I feel like my soul has changed from this experience so far, and it's been amazing, it's been challenging, it's been beautiful, and so I wanted to share it with you guys in all of its kind of reality of what this is and what's been going on with me. I'm outside right now, obviously, so I hope that the wind's not catching in the camera too much, and then also I have my fur babies out here with me because it's a beautiful day, so if there's some noise going on in the background, that's what that is. But whenever I started this channel, I kind of set out with the goal and the intention of showing you guys what it's like to, live my daily life as a cottage witch, and to kind of just document my spiritual growth and my change as it occurs in my life. And so here I am again at another turning point. And this one, I feel like something finally clicked. And I'm really excited about that. Every change that I've had up until this point, it's been a step for me, and I know it's been necessary, but this one has been major, and I wanted to share it with you guys for that reason. So hopefully this won't get too rambly, and I'll be able to say this in a way that makes sense. But it all started about 6 weeks ago. I was feeling kind of like discontented with my daily life. I was feeling like something was missing once again, and I've done that in every single career that I've been in ever since I've been an adult. I'll think, oh man, this is career, this is it for me, this is what I'm meant to do with my life, and I get so excited about it, and I always make a video about it on YouTube, and then 6 months later or 5 months later or sometimes 5 weeks later I have to go back on it and be like, no, that wasn't it, sorry guys. So I was getting to that point again, but with like the whole spiritual empowerment coaching thing, and just like where I was trying to go, like making my own business and all this stuff, and I couldn't understand it because I'm like, okay, this is something that I like more than anything I've ever done before. Like what's not right here? So I had this lady named Dawn Champagne do a life purpose reading for me, and I'll include a link to her website and to her Etsy page below. And I was not expecting to get what I got from her. I'm gonna tell you, I literally got knocked on my ass from this reading. It was intense, it was insane, and it was amazing and wonderful and just beautiful, but at the same time, like in the first moment of it, it was terrible because it like kind of slapped me in the face with some reality that I needed to have. And I have to give her major props for doing that and for being willing to let spirit come through even when the message was difficult. But basically the reading started out by saying that I was discontented, and that discontentment was clear in me, and my ego was like, no, I'm not discontented, I'm fine, everything's good. Like while I was while I was reading this reading, and even while I was saying that to myself, I started crying because I knew from a place of my soul that it was true. I knew it was true, and I was just like bawling by the end of the reading. And basically what the reading said is that my life purpose is to heal, and my life purpose is to be me. That's my life purpose. That's literally what my purpose in this world is just to be whatever this is. And it was kind of a message of heal thyself, because I've spent my whole life up into this point trying to do things to help other people and to heal animals and to do all that kind of stuff. But I've never really given myself the time to heal me and to heal what's on the inside. And so very, very clearly through this purpose reading, what came out is that my soul's truth and my purpose in this life is simply to not be anything, but just be me. Just be whatever this is, whatever I am, in all of its glorious strangeness. Just be me. And for some people that may be common sense, but for me it was like one of those like lightning bolt moments where I was just like literally like smacked upside the head with this, and I was like, oh my god, like this is it. This makes so much sense, so much more than anything I've ever experienced before. It's dawning, it's starting to make sense to me now. And for the first time in my life, I was able to let go, because I've always been chasing down like some career path or chasing down some like purpose or, you know, this or that. And you know, I kind of would like kind of keyhole myself into like one thing and be like, oh, I have to be this, I have to do this because I've got to find my purpose. And now I realize that my purpose is simply to be whatever I am, whatever that is on any given day. That's my purpose. Sorry, my neighbor's dog is barking, but like, it just, that was a huge thing for me and a huge realization. And it was just, it was so amazing and so powerful, but it was really scary at the same time. So I want to take a moment to say thank you to Charlie Says Go and to Scarlet Hair for helping me through this when I was going through like my first Saturn return crisis, or I don't know what this is, whatever this is, whenever I was starting to go through it, because I was like literally, I had no idea whether I was coming or going for 2 weeks, and I was just like bawling all the time, and major releasing was going on. But some things that came out of this experience, some ways that I got real with myself, and some things that I learned, and some things that I've seen, and some ways that my life has changed. First of all, I finally admitted that I'm in a place financially where I need help. And that's embarrassing to admit this here on YouTube, but like I said, you know, this is a part of this channel, is for me to express all of this journey for what it is. And y'all know that I've been trying to get out of debt for years. And at the same time, I've kind of kept a lot of debt in my life as kind of a security blanket, because I would say to myself, oh, you know, I'll figure out my life purpose whenever I get out of debt, or I'll do this whenever I get out of debt, or I'll do that whenever I get out of debt, you know? And when it comes down to it, I was trying to like protect myself by that debt. So what I've done, I actually signed up for a debt consolidation program. It's a nonprofit program that helps you to work with creditors to lower your interest rates. And even if we only make minimum payments, our debt's going to be all paid off in 4 years, which is just, that's huge, and that's powerful to me. It's, oh my gosh, I can't even, I'm so excited, because and I'm a little bit scared because it's something I've been hiding behind for so long, but the fact that it's going to finally be over is amazing. And y'all know, I mean, I've gone through this process where I used to think life was about Coach purses and having your nails done, and I realized that that does not speak to my soul at all. But once I got to that point where I made that realization, I was already in so deep that I didn't really know how to get out. And it's been a really humbling and at the same time a really empowering experience to have that begin and to have that get started. And you know, with this program, like, you can't get yourself back in debt. I mean, it's part of the program. Like, you can't mess it up. And so it's great, it's amazing. But that's thing number one. Thing number two that I realized, and let me see how I can say this, and I want to make sure to say this and express this appropriately, because I'm not judging anybody else's religion or anybody else's path that they're taking right now. For me, I realized, like, I was kind of following a lot of other people in their spirituality and their spiritual path, like, where I was, okay, let me see how I can say it. In my soul, it's my soul's truth to be a pagan and a witch. That is my truth. That's who I am. That's what I believe. That's what makes my soul sing. It's what makes me happy. But I was kind of like moving into this, like moving away from paganism and witchcraft, because first of all, I was scared of what my family would think about it, number one. And number two, I was really like, I kind of had this feeling like paganism was supposed to be a springboard to like some bigger like new age philosophy, you know, where you didn't need a goddess and a god. And I don't know where I got this in my head, but for some reason I decided that I had to move away from paganism if I was going to be growing spiritually. The way that I would be more spiritual is if I moved away from paganism and witchcraft and into something more like, just like I said, just kind of general new age. And, you know, for people who do that, that's absolutely wonderful if that speaks to them and that's really their soul's truth. But for me, it wasn't mine. And whenever I got this kind of smack in the head, I realized, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like this, like what makes me sing inside is the craft. I love being a cottage witch. I love being a pagan. It's like literally my joy to do those things. It makes me so happy inside. It gives me, I mean, it is my soul. It's my connection to everything. It's beautiful to me. And so that was a really big awakening, and I'm coming back to, you know, kind of where I started on that, and really focusing more on the craft and focusing more on paganism, like as a path. And I'm really excited about that. I'm actually thinking about doing kind of like a not like I already did a year and a day, but doing kind of like a second kind of study, like another year course of study for myself in specifically like witchcraft and paganism, because it is just what makes my soul sing, and I know it's where I'm meant to be. I know that. So that was another huge revelation. A third thing that happened that was really, really big is that I realized, like, so many times, every single career that I've had, I start getting kind of close to success, and then I kind of like run away and like try to like almost make myself fail, or like try to like just step away from success. And I thought that was because I was afraid of success. But taking this time to get honest with my soul and realize that I am allowed, not only am I allowed, but I'm simply, like, my purpose in my life is to be whatever I am, true to my soul. I realized the reason I was running away from success is because I was not following like what I consider to be success. I was following what other people consider to be success. And that was a really big revelation for me, because to be completely honest with you guys, like, my definition of success in this life is getting to be able to be a witch and a pagan who shares my path and my craft openly with other people who are interested, who want to learn about it, who want to experience it for themselves. And I want to live in the country on a few acres in a little like green cob house and have like kind of my own homestead, almost like have my own little garden and have all of my animals that will be for the sole purpose of being a big happy people and animal family, because I want to be a vegan, you know. I mean, like, all of these revelations came to me, and whenever I realized what success was to me, I was scared to admit it, because it's not a big house and fancy cars and coach purses and all these things, like I said, that I had based my life on before. Like, I literally, I want to live in the country and dig my hands in the dirt and dig my hands into the craft and teach people about Mother Earth and what it means to love and care for Mother Earth. Like, that's what's in my soul. That's what I am. And it was so exciting. A thing that happened that was really sad, that some of you guys know about, I've told some of you about already. Chewy, my Chihuahua that you guys have seen in a lot of my videos, Chewy passed away during this time as well. And it was a really sad experience because it was unexpected. So I was dealing with that and dealing with the emotions of that and the experience of that. And it's something that's still hard for me from time to time, because my pets are family. They are spiritual beings. They are souls to me. So it feels like I lost one of my kids. And obviously I don't have kids, so I don't know, you know, but to me, as far as my knowledge is concerned, it's been a really big thing with grieving for me. And so that's happened as well, that energy shift. Then, because we like to have as many animals as the city allows just to save another life, we brought a new puppy into the family, and I'll grab her at the end of the video if I can remember. She's over in the corner of the yard right now playing around. So we have a new puppy in the family as well, which is amazing, and she's wonderful, and she's so smart. She's half Border Collie, half Australian Shepherd, so she's like a little genius, which is really cool. But that happened, and then I also... so much stuff has happened. I got a new car, and that was one of those major things with manifestation that was just an amazing story. And then I got a new job, and okay, on the job, I went out and I got a job as a bartender. And I did this because I have always wanted to do that. Like, always. Like, it's in my soul. Like I have always wanted to have a place where I can be a little bit sexy, a little bit wild, a little bit free, a little bit feminine, divine, goddess empowered, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to have that environment. I wanted to have that experience so desperately. And I would even tell, like, whenever I was doing my year and a day with Flora and I was having a bad day at work, so when I was still a nurse, I'd be like, God, I wish I could just go be a bartender. Or I wish I could just go be a go-go dancer. And now that all this stuff has happened, I was like, why the fuck not? Like, let's just live in the moment and do what I want to do right now. And it's been so amazing. I've been doing it for 5 weeks now, and it is such an amazing place for me to be myself, because I can go to work as a bartender. You can go to work and be 100% yourself, 100%, and that feels amazing. It feels amazing, and it feels empowering. And like I said, I feel like I'm gaining back my youth or something. It's so cool. Like I'm becoming, I feel like I'm alive again. And that job has been a huge part of it, just getting to go to work and be silly and dance around and be sexy and be gorgeous and be feminine and be goddess, you know, all of those energies that I had denied myself up until this point. That's been amazing and so cool. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, okay. And then on the manifestation thing, there's something in my life that's in the works right now, that I'm not going to say anything about, but if it happens, my whole life could change again in the most amazing way possible. The most amazing way possible. And so I'm kind of waiting with bated breath on that. But the opportunity came into my life largely through, I believe, the power of intention and through my spell work and through something that I manifested. And from this realization, I literally it was one of those kind of mind equals blown moments that I could manifest something that big. Or I could possibly even manifest something that big. It was huge. And so I needed a new car that was going to be reliable, because we've been having a lot of trouble with reliability of vehicles. And once I realized I could manifest this other thing that I can't tell about you guys about yet, but like I realized, oh my God, I can manifest anything, anything. And so I manifested my new car, and it just happened. It just came to my mind. I was like, it's going to be this car. It's going to be $5,300, and we're going to be able to get it tonight. And just boom, it was there. And things like that ever since that moment where I realized, oh my God, this is real. Like the craft, this path, this is real. Like all of this stuff. And I know, I mean, I obviously believed in it before, but it's like a whole new level now that I believe in all this stuff. It's been amazing, the things that have been happening in my life. So I wanted to share all this with you guys just so that way you kind of know where I am. And I don't know, I may sound a little crazy town in this video just because my energy's been so all over the place, and I'm so excited and I'm so hopeful and so nervous. And then I've got the, with Chewy, I've been really sad and grieving and working through that process. But I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for going through this whole process with me as I do. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get back on the path. I'm hopefully going to be making a lot more videos about the craft and about paganism coming up, because that really is what makes me happy, and it's what makes my soul sing. So I'm going to be doing that. And then if there's anything else that I had to say, I can't remember. So I may have to make an addendum. I may have to make a number 2 video to this. But oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Puppy, let me go get her. Okay.
Ophelia, come here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yes, I did.
Okay, so this is our new puppy, Aprilia. And Aprilia is 7 weeks old now, and she already knows how to sit and lay down and potty outside. Yeah, see, I'm a little genius. So you'll be seeing her in our videos, and I know that Chewy she's in her soul. She's still with us in spirit. So anyway, I just wanted to share all of that stuff with you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this. Looking forward to making more videos and connecting more with you guys in the future. And hopefully in a few weeks I'll be giving you guys another video with the manifestation of something really powerful and exciting in my life. So all of that said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Lots of love, light, freedom, and joy to you all, and blessed be.